G'day trendsetters, welcome back. So today's question comes from Shannon. Any tips to train smarter, not harder? So I reckon this will be a nice quick episode because on the podcast I answered the question, it was more of a rant. So anytime someone would do that to me, I train smarter, not harder, I go, well, dick sniff, I do both, now what? So I'm not a big fan of it. Everything must... I'll try and answer the question. Everything you do must have a reason for it. So you you write down all your available training hours for the 7 days in the week, and then from there you'll be able to know. Well, on Tuesdays I won't be able to go to swimming because I've got to pick the kid up from soccer, and then on Wednesday, I'll be able to swim in the morning, but I'll only have time for probably 2 kilometres. So you can put a 2 kilometre swim on the Wednesday. But then Wednesday night, I've got an hour spare, so that might be best spent doing a run. And so you just write down your available training hours, then you can pencil in, S for swim, B for bike, R for run, S and C meaning strength and conditioning, and you can just pencil that in, start penciling it all in, look at it from afar, see if it makes sense, get your little rubber it out, keep mucking around with it until it makes sense to you. In the meantime, you've got to over-communicate with your family too. You've got to over-communicate with your wife. You've got to over-communicate with your husband, everyone. And from there, you go all the way to race day. What are you trying to achieve on race day? So let's just say you got 12 weeks away, you got doing a 70.3. You go, right, what am I trying to achieve? I want to do this in the swim, I want to do this on the bike, I want to do this on the run, and hopefully finish around this, blah, blah, blah. And then what you're doing with all that, you're reverse engineering it. So you just work your way back, all the way back to today. So you go, right, to achieve that swim, I need to do this in that week. So in that 4 weeks leading into that bit, I've got to do this. And in the 8 weeks out, I've got to do this. And you get, right, from the bike, I've got to do this. And then you can over-communicate that with your partner, with your family. Get, right, this is my available training hours. I want to achieve this. I actually need to find another hour here somewhere. What can we do? And you over-communicate, and then from there, you can start. You'll be able to see the whole program formulating. If you start from race day and you work all the way back, just start reverse engineering. You hear a lot of people saying it, but it sounds, a lot of them, they're just tossers, really. They're not doing it. But if you honestly do it, if you're at work and there's a big whiteboard, just pull out a texter and start marking everything out. Take a photo with it with your phone so you got a copy. You'll be able to, the program will write itself if you do this correctly. Just reverse engineer it all the way back, start penciling it all in, say, right, well, then that swim there, where I've got S, that's going to have to get turned into, a threshold swim. And then this swim here is, I'm going to have to do a bit of technique work. So that's going to have, at least half of that swim is going to be turned into technique, and the other half is probably going to be turned into more aerobic work. And then this swim here, and then this bike ride here, it will ride itself. I'm looking at myself here while I'm recording this. I look like a complete moron, I know. But play around with it. You will be able to write your own program, and then you'll be able to go, well, that's smart. Or not. So, but if you're struggling, there's a lot of free programs out there that you can use as a guide. You go, well, they're doing this here, and you can be able to steal a lot of ideas from other people. You can probably jump on Strava and start penciling out your own program, what other people are doing, if you could half be bothered. But yeah, there is a lot of free good stuff out there you can use. You can you buy one, but there is just reverse engineer what you're trying to achieve, and don't run around saying I train smarter, not harder. God, do both. If you guys have any other questions, shoot me through an email, tim@trainsmooth.com. Till tomorrow, hooroo.